Alright, hello everybody, what is happening? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the match reaction actually. Hopefully we get some people on today. It's not a very important game, third place Audi Cup, but it was quite an eventful game actually, considering that the past games have just been horrific, and now we finally won a game. We won versus Arsenal, but it wasn't convincing. This one, it's not a lot more convincing, but we actually scored some goals and created some opportunities. But anyways, there you have it. We won 5-3. It didn't look so convincing, but we won. We won at the end of the day, and we'll take it. We'll take the win. We'll take the W. So let's get started. I'm going to get started in what happened throughout the game. So at the 5th minute, he had a goal from Fenerbahce right away. Varane gets out of position really, and forward is just able to exploit that space, and it's 1-0 to Fenerbahce within 5 minutes. So you'd think that this was going to be. It wasn't going to go well after this, and it didn't go so well after that actually. You had a chance from Vinicius at the 9th minute. Vinicius, I thought, was pretty good today. From what I saw from Vinicius, he was making things happen, creating chances, and what I saw actually, you see that he looks a lot better on the left-hand flank than on the right, unfortunately, and it's going to be tough for him to get into the team because of Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard is the one essentially taking up that space, and is kind of ahead of Vinicius in the permutation. So if that is the case, then Vinicius maybe might not get so many minutes this season because of Eden Hazard. But we'll have to see. Vinicius does look a little bit better on the left-hand flank. Then you had a goal from Benzema at the 11th minute, and Benzema was fabulous today. I mean, this is why I back Benzema so much. It's because he will have those periods where, you can't rely on him. Benzema is so irregular. He's so, I would say, inconsistent. But he provides so much. Outside of the number 9 position, Benzema provides so much, and that's why I like him so much. But today we saw the Benzema that everyone kind of knows, that everyone likes, that he's able to finish the chances. He got his hat trick today. He could have easily scored 5 goals, but Benzema did pretty good today. So at the 11th minute, he had Benzema with the goal, and Vinicius with just a great pass, and then defensively, he had an individual error from one of the Fenerbahce defenders, and just an easy finish for Benzema right there. But very, very composed finish. Actually, I shouldn't say easy because the goalie did good and pretty much I would say did good in covering his angle. But Benzema, very composed finish. Then at the 13th minute, he had a great chance from Benzema, and Marcelo with a great pass. I think the goalkeeper gets a hand to it. Then 26th minute, Benzema, you have a headed goal, and it's 2-1. I think it's assist from Cruz. It's on a set piece, and there you have it. So Benzema, was all over the place, and overall had a very good game today. But you can't just rely on Benzema over the course of the season because he is inconsistent. He will have those periods where it just kind of goes down. He has some periods where it goes a lot better, like today, but you can't rely just on Benzema. Then at the 33rd minute, you have a goal from Fenerbahce. And really, Odriozola is at fault there. Odriozola, I don't know what he's doing, but he's I would say he's on the left. He's not on the left flank, but he's almost there. And then he leaves this huge space there's a couple of Fenerbahce players, huge space, and essentially the Fenerbahce players, they exploit that space and they make the goal. Yes, Odriozola kind of goes back to defend, but just tons of space. Dinesh Kumar says Isco, Odriozola are poor. Well, Odriozola is a squad player, and if he stays a squad player, then that's fine. Odriozola, we know that it was only for the time being that he was only going to be there. He wasn't going to be there for, I would say, because Hakimi's going to come back eventually. So Odriozola is a kind of a temporary, I would say, player for us. He's not going to, he's not going to shine. He's not going to be the next Carvajal. Isco, very poor. Isco was okay today. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the Isco of old, but he was a little bit better. But I thought he did pretty decently. Valverde was very good today. I have to say, I've given him a lot of stick in the past, but Valverde was fantastic today. Cruz Mariano played really well. Cruz was very good today. Cruz was very good. Maybe defensively, I have to give him some stick. Cruz, defensively wasn't very good. It's closing down some of the players. I think Toni Kroos was at fault. So, sometimes Toni Kroos, but in terms of passing, in terms of offensive, he was very, very good. Mariano for me, obviously for everyone, I think man of the match. And this is why I back so much Mariano. This is why I think he still deserves the number 7 jersey, because he's got the hunger, he's got the energy to make things happen, and that's what I like so much about Mariano, is that he has the energy. When he came on, actually, it was just his energy just permeated the squad, and as a result of that, we were able to win the game. And I feel like Mariano had a really, really big part to play in that. Benzema have so many chances. Anyway, he scored 3 goals. Well, that's Benzema for you. He's gonna miss a lot of chances, but he scores a lot, and that's what strikers are essentially. They'll miss a lot of chances, but they score a lot. So I prefer Jovic over Benzema. Well, Jovic, I think Benzema is. I love Benzema because he provides so much. In terms of midfield, in terms of wing play, he's able to get on the wings, and his qualities are just. He's one of the best number 9s. A Real Madrid fan says the sad thing is Benzema scored. That means he'll be essential in the team next season. Well, I mean, I will back Benzema till the end. I think Benzema is a good player. I just think we can't depend on him solely to score goals or to because he is a bit inconsistent. We have to have other players that step up. I guess like Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard is kind of like that. Real Madrid fan says Kubo should play always. He's alone equals Isco and Vasquez together. Yeah, Kubo is just he needs game time. And I hope to see him in the first team this season because he's just so good, so good. I think he's ready. I don't think he's ready for a starting position in Real Madrid, but I think he's ready to take on some first team action in Madrid. Equals Isco and Vasquez, yeah. Macio says Benzema one good game, the other bad. I just don't know. Well, yeah, I know. Look, Benzema is inconsistent at the end of the day, and we kind of just have to deal with that. But he does provide a lot. He does provide a lot for me, and I like that. I like that, and like I said, I will continue back, and some people won't agree with me. I know that. I know, and yeah, I'll continue back. I really like Benzema. Anyways, yeah, the second half was a lot better. Second half was a lot better, especially after Mariano came on. Mariano came on, and a minute later, you have a heck of a shot from Mariano with his left foot, and then Nacho. Hey, I gotta give it to him. That was a heck of a run that Nacho made. When Mariano took the shot, and then Nacho just quick to it first on the ball. The Fenerbahce defender was a lot closer to the ball, and Nacho just sprints out of nowhere and gets to the ball first, which was amazing. Now, I'm not saying Nacho should be our starting center back for next season or anything like that, but got to give him credit. Nacho, good job, man. And then, let's see here. Yeah, there was I think, let's see here. Yeah, it was a goal. Yeah, a goal from Nacho. At 67th minute, then you had a shot from Mariano. It was a little bit high, but you could see it was the kind of similar shot to the goal he scored versus Roma a couple of years back, I believe. So you see he has it in him. Mariano still got it in him. It's not gone. It's just that we forgot about how good he can be. And Mariano is still a heck of a player. And there's still a player in there. 78th minute, you had Mariano goal. Pretty much just passes it to Lucas Vasquez. Mariano passes it to Lucas Vasquez. Lucas Vasquez takes the shot, and then goalkeeper does. He stops it, but then Mariano just gets on it, and just a good finish from Mariano. Just good job. I'm really happy to see that. Let's see. Macia says, "Did you watch the videos Little Soccer League told you about?" I did actually. I watched Kai Havertz. He seems potentially good. I think he's still a little young. If you give him a couple of years, hopefully he can develop into something better. But the thing with Kai Havertz is that he plays in the German league. He's German. He's gonna go to Bayern Munich. That's what all German players do. That's what's gonna happen. I think. Los Merengues TV says very bad defensive structure in the first half overall. Fede Valverde struggling to put the ball forward. I think Fede Valverde had a pretty good game. I know that. Yeah, I would like to see more from him, but from what I saw last season, it's definitely a lot better. But we definitely need to see more, especially if we're going to win trophies and things like that. Very bad defensive structure. I agree with you 100%. Varane was just horrible. Varane, I don't know what's going on with him. But he could fall into the category of one of those complacent players. It's just Cruz to failing to cover the lines. Yeah, Cruz. I know that's what I was saying. Cruz offensively, he was pretty good, and his passing wise, it was pretty good. It was just covering the lines. He was giving those players far too much. There was no pressure, and you saw the goal from one of the Fenerbahce players, and it was Cruz not covering his man, and the defense lacking a leader. Yeah, Ramos was not there, and it's a leader, but Ramos is dwindling down. So, Real Madrid fan says, "Do not be fooled by the win on Fenerbahce. They lost by 6-1 last game." Yeah, there you go. That's true, actually. Yeah, and thanks for being on Los Merengues TV. Actually, all right. So yeah, there you have it. Let me just get through the game a little bit more. Mariano goal passes it to Lucas Vázquez. Nacho almost made it 6-3 at the 83rd minute with the header. Nacho, he could have gone 2 goals. That would have been crazy. But still, Nacho, doesn't exonerate from any of his past performances. Nacho is still, for me, just a squad player, and maybe even potentially, I don't know if he should stay at Real Madrid. I know, it was really Mariano. Mariano was just man of the match. It was incredible this game. So hopefully we just see more of that Mariano in this game, because he was the reason why we won that game. If we didn't have Mariano's energy, we wouldn't have won that game. It really came down to that. And I just love his hunger. And I hope we can see that in the coming, I would say, in the coming season. All right, so let's get into the player ratings here. I'm going to start with Marcelo. Marcelo. Pretty good attacking wise. Defensively, he's okay. Because of attacking wise, I'm going to go with the 7. And maybe it's just too much, but whoops. Let's see if I can get this. I think I'm going to go with the 7 here. Let's see if I can get this. Come on. Let's see. Come on, man. Let's see if... it's not even working today. Come on, man. Gotta work, man. Let's see if I can make it work today. If not, I'm just going to go... just going to say the player ratings, which sucks, but... it might just have to come down to that. Call it a clear whiteboard. Let's see if I can just make it another color. It's not working today, guys. I'm not even sure why, to be honest, actually. Sucks. Let's see here. Dinesh Kumar. Speed. Why is it doing that? This message. Well, okay. Dinesh Kumar says we should use. Yeah, I'm gonna show that one. There's nothing good. There's nothing bad about that one. Okay. Sorry I didn't get to the messages, you guys. Dinesh Kumar says we should use 2 CDM, Casemiro, and Pogba Valverde in 4-2-3-1 system so that our attackers have more freedom and play more freely. Yes, that's right. Actually, that's not a bad idea, Dinesh Kumar. Just because, look, we did look a bit, I would say, shaky in the midfield. Today we need someone who's, I would say, more defensively sound than Cruz and Valverde. It just looks shaky in that aspect. In that system, and we can use Jovic in front of Vinicius, Hazard, Rodriguez. Yeah, that would be good. Just because we could provide some service. Just the only thing, Hazard as a striker. I still like. Yeah. I mean, Hazard can definitely finish. It's just that Hazard is not Ronaldo. He's very, very different, and he's not going to be that 50-goal striker season. He's going to be more creating and stuff like that. So it's not. You can't always depend on him, but. It's not a bad formation, that one. Los Merengues TV, and no proper decision making up front. Yeah, absolutely. Hazard not providing the magical touch, and Hazard it's gonna take some time. He's gonna come good, but it's gonna take some time. Vinicius still blasts shot out of the stadiums easy ones. Yeah, that's Vinicius for you, and it'll. I think it'll stay like that. I think throughout his career it might just stay like that. He will have to improve, and I think he will improve. I think, throughout his career it might be a bit shaky, that aspect, but he needs to improve his end product. But from what I saw from Vinicius today, it was pretty good. It was more of the screen him up than being as good, if anything. Yeah, a lot of individual mistakes, Matthias says, I love the crosses from the wings to the box. Yeah, I do like that too. If Jovic was on over Benzema's confidence would have been boosted since he's, I know, Jovic needs to get on the end of those crosses. For me, Benzema, we can rely on him once in a while, but he's not the finisher that I want to rely on, because he's not that. He's more of a playmaker, if anything. Los Merengues TV, Mariano's better than Benzema in that striker position. Yeah, he was so good. He really, I would say, invigorated the forward line, and Mariano was great today, and I hope we see him. I hope we continue to see that Mariano. How did Hazard do, though? He didn't do that great today. He didn't do that great, I have to say. Just very, very okay. Real Madrid fan, Los Merengues 4 out of 10 for Hazard, maybe? yeah, that's what I'd give him. That's pretty good, I would say. Real Madrid fan says, I'm worried about Hazard. 5 games now and he didn't show up at all. I know. It is worrying, but you know what? He will come good. I see the quality in him, and it's just a matter of time before he comes good for me. So I'm not too worried. But he will need to come good for us in La Liga. Yeah, so it's gonna take a bit of time. I'm gonna try to get this whiteboard. I don't even know why the whiteboard's not working today, guys, but I kind of want to get this thing working. Let's see here. Let's see if I do this. Nope, it's not working today, guys. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Hopefully I can get it to work again, but it's just not working today. So we're gonna go with the player ratings. I'm not gonna go with the whiteboard. Forget the whiteboard. Crappy whiteboard. I'm gonna beat the crap out of it right now. Let's see. Real Madrid fan says I'm worried about. Okay, yeah. Matthias says I think Hazard needs to work out. Yeah, that's exactly what he needs. He needs a run around the park. He needs to stop the Burger King, the McDonald's. But no, it's okay. Hazard will thin out. He'll thin out again. It happens every preseason. Hazard looks a bit chubby, and after that he just looks a little bit better. Los Merengues TV says Kubo and Mariano really impressed today. Kubo didn't do much. He didn't do much, yeah, but he does, like you said, he carries threat wherever he goes in the pitch. Kubo for me, he's more than, I would say he's more than ready to take on some first team action at Madrid. But it's going to he's not. I don't want to see him start for Real Madrid yet because he's I want it's gonna be bad for him because he's so young. I don't want to see that, but he will. He's so good. The quality is just so much. It's so present. Los Merengues TV says, when I quote, didn't do much. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Kubo, he doesn't need much, he doesn't need much, and you just see his quality. It's right there. I mean, not many minutes he got, yeah. Dinesh Kumar says Vinicius should play in left wing, backup for Hazard. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen essentially because Vinicius on the right is not working out, and Rodrigo I don't think was working out. Rodrigo can look better on the left, so yeah, it might just be that. He's struggling in right wing position. Even we can use Rodrigo in right wing. Rodrigo's still a little bit struggling there, I feel, but yeah, I guess so. He plays so many matches on right wing position. I am not rating Salah as defender. Well, Odriozola is just a squad player, and essentially what he's there is just to provide some squad depth for when Hakimi comes back. So basically, or when Carvajal gets older, I guess you could say. But yeah, he's just going to be a squad player. He's not a first teamer, Odriozola. And this next season, Carvajal's going to take the place. Carvajal's a really good defender. It's just I don't know if he falls into the complacent category. That's the thing with Carvajal. With Carvajal. Okay, so let's get into player ratings. Navas was just absolutely fantastic once again, and this is why he should be the starting goalkeeper. I'm gonna give Navas, solid. I would say 8 once again. Maybe last time I should give him an absolute 10 or something like that because it was fantastic. Today I'm gonna give him an 8. He was good, and I hope we see Navas in the coming season take the first goalkeeping position because at the moment he's proving exactly that. He's proving exactly why he needs to be the first goalkeeper for Real Madrid. Marcelo, I'm going to give him a 7 just because attacking wise he offered a lot. Defensively he's a bit shaky, but that's Marcelo for you. Nacho, why did I put Nacho in there? Did he start Nacho? I don't even think he started. Who was the defender that started actually? He had Varane, and was it Nacho that started? I don't even know actually, you guys. Let's see here. Yeah. Let me know if Nacho started. I don't even know if Nacho started. I don't know why I'm getting lost in this. Let me go to Varane. Varane was absolutely horrible. Let me give Varane a 4. I'm sorry, Varane, but it wasn't very good for you. Odriozola is going to be a 3. It's not that great from Odriozola. Matthias says, do you think we should play Marcelo as a CDM? No, absolutely not. That would be horrible. You got me on that one. No. It's a good one. Dinesh Kumar says Nacho started. Thank you, Dinesh. Well, Nacho, I didn't see much from him. So that's actually weird. But he got the goal. You know what? He got on the score sheet, so I'm gonna give him a 7. I'm gonna give him a 7 just because he got on the score sheet and we needed exactly that at the time. He got on the end of it, and especially considering that the Fenerbahce defender was so close to the ball and Nacho still got on the end of it. I don't know how. Good job, Nacho, on that. Valverde did pretty good, I think. Just a few things, but he's young and he didn't do so well last season from what I saw. So from what I saw, Valverde today, very, very good. Promising signs, so I'll have to give maybe a 7. I'm gonna go with the last 7s today. Valverde a 7, Cruz Cruz was ambivalent, but you know what? Offensively, it was good. Defensively, just there was a few things here and there. I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm gonna give him a 6 just because defensively he could have closed down a little bit more. And like Los Merengues TV was saying, between the lines, he could have closed those players down a little bit more. Isco's not great today. I'm gonna give him a 6. He was okay, you know, but I know Isco can offer a lot more than that. Hazard's gonna be. Gosh, man, I'm sorry, Hazard. I'm sorry, it wasn't great for me today either. But there's a few glimpses, you know. There's a few glimpses here and there. So I'm gonna give Hazard a 5. I'm gonna give him a 5. It's not the best, and maybe it's a little bit more than I would have liked. But yeah, 5. Dinesh Kumar says, yeah, not sure. Sorry. Thank you. All right. So let's see here. And then Benzema, I'm gonna give him a 8. 8 Benzema, because overall he did pretty good. Yes, he could have finished a few more chances, but you know that's how it is for a striker. But Benzema overall was very, very good today. This is the Benzema that I want to see every game. It's not going to happen though. Benzema's like this. He's inconsistent. Vinicius is going to get 7. Vinicius was very good today. Created a lot of chances. Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7 seems fair. Vinicius gets a 7 for me because he created a lot of chances. Let's go into the squad, actually. I'm going to go into the squad really quick. Let's see if Modric came on, I know, and he did pretty good. I'm going to give him a 7. Mariano, I'm going to give a 9. 9.9 or 9.5. I'm going to give 9.5 for Mariano because I thought his display was absolutely excellent, and I thought the energy was just very present. That's what we needed. And Mariano gets a 9.5 for me. Vasquez was pretty decent today. I'm going to give him a 7.5. He was very decent today. Rodrigo was okay. You know, for an 18-year-old, very good. You know, I'm gonna give him a 7. Kubo, I'm gonna give him an 8. Actually, surprisingly, he didn't have a lot on the ball, but from what I see from Kubo, he doesn't even need much of the ball. He's so good. There you go. There you have it. Those are the stuffs. Los Merengues TV says, before you leave, shout the podcast out, brother. Yes, that's right. Yes. Explain the episode to the viewers as you also featured on it. That's right. Yeah. Let's see here. Dinesh Kumar says, Valverde has Uruguayan energy. They all are physically strong and good for pressing and counterattacking system. Yeah, Valverde, I think, will come good for us. You know, I gave him a lot of stick last season, but from what I saw, he will come good for us. At the moment, he's a little young, though. I want to see other players before that. You know, I want to see other midfielders, but Valverde I think could come good for us. I think he needs a little bit of time. Lucia says yes to Los Merengues TV. Yeah, sorry I didn't get to you, but yeah, let's see. So I did make a podcast with Los Merengues TV, and I want you guys to check that out. So I'm going to put a link to his channel right after this live stream. I'm going to put a link to his channel, and I did also make a podcast with another individual. 2 podcasts. It's crazy, you know, but. Let me just pull that up really quick, and I don't even. So there's one of them. So there's gonna be 3 ways and 1 goal. So that's I put out a pod, or they put out a podcast with me, I should say. They had me on their channel. So so there you have it. That's one that that you could check out, and they have a lot of stuff, and it's just a lot of football related stuff, and it's very, I would say, kind of homey. It's nothing too heavy. You just kind of listen to it in the background, and there you have it. So there's a podcast for that. And then Los Merengues TV. Sorry, I don't have the picture up for that one. I lost it somehow, but let's see if I can get this. There you go. Okay. So yeah, there you go. There's a 3 ways, 1 goal, and then you have Los Merengues TV. I did make he had me on his channel, I should say. I never want to say I'll make a podcast. He had me on his channel, and we talked about Gareth Bale. We talked about Gareth Bale and the situation with him, and maybe why it would be best for Gareth Bale to leave the club. Essentially Gareth Bale is a very, very good player, but at this moment in time, Zinedine Zidane's here, and he's not going to play Gareth Bale, and maybe it is best for him to just leave the club. So there you have it. So I'm going to end it there, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. It's essentially just it's not the great. The match is not really worth anything. But it does give us a little bit more, I would say, optimism for the season. Not much, but maybe some players could step up. You have Mariano that stepped up today, and that was very good, very promising for Mariano, considering that he wasn't so good. And then just other players in general, I guess, that stepped up. Valverde was one of them. So yeah, there you have it. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. Be sure to check out the podcast, Los Merengues TV, and then 3 Ways in 1 Goal. Thank you guys for watching, and Macias, thank you so much, and have a good day, guys. Thank you so much.